What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back again with yet another little video here for you guys this week. And today we're going to be doing something that we haven't done on the channel yet, and that is, of course, iPro. So as you guys would have seen in the little intro, this particular brand, I'm pretty sure 90% of us actually do know this brand by now. I mean, Daisy's been around for the longest time. I mean, these were the guys that were famous for those little, what do you call them? Those lever action rifles. Literally called them Daisies for the longest time, at least from what I can remember from our childhood, they were literally just called Daisies, but they are quite literally that brand. Now, like I said, we've never spoken about iPro on this channel, which is actually something that we should have done a long time ago, to be perfectly honest, because, I mean, let's be honest, your eyes are probably one of the most important assets that we have. I mean, for reasons that I really don't think we need to discuss, but obviously, I mean, your eyes are super important, and let's be honest, guys, they do not grow back. So of course, if one of these things do, God forbid, touch wood, get taken out, yeah, you're not getting a replacement anytime soon. We're just not at that level. So of course, let's talk about iPro. Now, of course, eye protection is one of those things that obviously varies from person to person for obvious reasons. I mean, no two people's heads are the same, much like I said in the last video when we spoke about masks. No two people's faces are the same, no two people's heads are the same, no two people's heads are the same size. So 9 times out of 10, the biggest issue when it comes down to wearing things like actual glasses is you will end up with like little bits of gaps on the side here, which of course, yeah, you're not going to get a direct hit, but I mean, the possibility of BB getting into your lens and bouncing around, doing some damage to your eyes is quite high. And obviously, you know, glasses are probably one of the most comfortable things that most people will wear when it comes to airsoft, because they are literally glasses. They're lightweight, they're not exactly strapped to you, but then again, some guys do prefer that. But then of course, like I said, it's one of those things, it's very much personal preference. It all depends on you as the user. But obviously today we're going to be talking over these because, well, for lack of a better word, these things just look freaking awesome. So these are the C9s from Daisy. So some of you guys would be familiar with the C3s, which is the model prior to this. Now, they were pretty cool. They did do the job very nicely, and much like the C3s, the C9s have got the same nice big beefy fat gasket over here with, of course, your venting. So naturally your lenses, or your goggle in this particular sense, is right up against your face, but you do still have that ventilation, so any sort of hot air and that sort of stuff will come up through those vents, which means of course your fogging and that sort of stuff is going to be substantially less than, say, for example, if you had a full seal gasket. Now, another thing that's important to mention when it comes to the C3, or as most of you guys would have known as the C3, when your replacement lenses come out, okay, obviously on the C3s they were separate lenses, so of course you had one left and one right, and they were completely separate. Whereas what's nice with the C9s is your lenses are indeed one piece. So instead of just popping out an individual lens and replacing them, you now have, you know, this sort of, I don't even know what you would call this, but this sort of set of both lenses right next to each other. And of course, one of them is polarized. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on the camera, but let's give it a try, because it does show up to the naked eye. But of course you have this wonderful little card here to show the beautiful pattern, as they say. Now, to the naked eye, yes, it works. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. I cannot see the camera screen, so bear with me. But nevertheless, the tinted ones are polarized, so you do get a set of smoked, which are polarized, which was pretty damn cool. You do get a set of amber, so for your low light, and you do get a set of clear for your low light as well, and of course night games and that sort of stuff. But obviously you also get these sort of Bubba styled iridiums, you know, so you guys are now basically seeing my reflection, I'm sure, but nevertheless you do get a pretty awesome little set. And also included in the package is of course this little strap right here. So for those of you guys, like I said, there are some guys who prefer their goggles to be strapped to their heads instead of over an arm. So this is exactly what that is. So essentially what ends up happening is you remove these arms right here. Let's hope I don't break it on camera, because that's going to be hella embarrassing. And you know what, actually I'm not going to risk that because my luck is terrible. So generally speaking, what you do is you would remove that sort of arm there, and of course that clip is going to clip straight in there, and of course now you're not relying on the arms, you're relying on a strap. If you are one of those guys that still prefers the arms and a strap, you can go with the sort of grandpappy style right here, which is of course fitted with none other than 90s Velcro right there on the back. So of course you can wear those, and it does have the sort of rubber fittings that go onto the arms, so if you are into the whole sort of granddad style, you can do that. And of course you do get this awesome little bag with it as such that it will double as a cleaning cloth. Let's be honest, most of us use exactly that for that. So yeah, because of course you do get this pretty awesome semi-hard shell case that obviously everything fits in. So you've got all your different straps, including the frame, all your various lenses, and everything all in one package. And there it is. If you hit this little code right here in your checkout, you're going to get yourself an extra 5% off a pair of the Daisy C9s. Now, one thing I did want to mention, I actually completely forgot, these at the moment are only available in tan, but then again, I mean, it's not too much of a big issue because tan at the moment seems to be one of the most popular colors. Everyone seems to be going with everything tan. Yeah, I suppose it does make sense. I mean, nowadays, even though if you guys are local Cape Townians and you guys are busy watching this video when it gets released, you're probably telling me that I'm a liar because of the weather, but nevertheless, warmer weather is coming, which generally means most guys will switch over to things like tan and the lighter colors because, well, obvious reasons. So yeah, not that big of a deal, but obviously the blacks will be coming, but for now they're only available in tan. But nevertheless, hit that discount code and get yourself 5% off a pair of nice, awesome, I'm going to go ahead and say sunnies because, well, they kind of do look like sunnies, but they are actually awesome. So like I said, guys, your eyes don't grow back, so don't compromise on your eye safety, but give these a try, and I can almost guarantee they're going to work for you. A lot of guys have tried these now and they are super popular, so grab them while they're still available because there are not many left. So definitely jump on that and grab yourself a pair of the Daisy C9s. That being said, guys, as always, this video is pretty much down to a close. I don't have anything more to say on them other than the fact that they are awesome, but go ahead and give them a try. So as per usual, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, keep on keep us going, should I say. Good lord, it's Monday, I apologize. Well, it's Monday at time of filming, should I say. But nevertheless, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and keep us going. Turn on the bell notifications so you keep up with our following videos. And yeah, as per usual, guys, stay classy, and above all, call those hits, and we'll see you guys in the next video.